the Nissan news that they're building a Gigafactory, and Boris won't say how much the government's chipped in towards it, which I think is great. We need to get on the front foot with technologies, especially when you look at automotive in the UK and how big a part that is to the economy. It's nothing but good news. But I just, you reference it to the US and you think, actually $1 trillion of infrastructure in the US should probably look like 100 billion sterling's worth of infrastructure investment by the UK government if we wanted to go like for like. And God only knows what the EU would say to that, particularly if it's direct support of private initiative. Whereas I think the EU's approach, albeit on a state-by-state basis, is here's your infrastructure money, spend it wisely, but probably spend it over time, and therefore there won't be any subsidy rules. So I just wonder if we're upsetting, if you can upset the relationship we've got with the EU at the moment anymore, whether this is going to be something that's going to cause a lot of friction. And then ultimately, I guess the small moves that we have seen, from a sterling perspective, there is a lot of back and forth over the Northern Ireland Protocol, and we've just got a 3-month extension to the grace period, which should calm things down. But if it doesn't look like there's a longer term resolution, and as good as the EU are at kicking the can down the road, which we saw, you'll remember the Greek debt crisis as well, that was just 11th hour, let's move on, 11th hour, let's move on, for about 2 or 3 years. But at some point the market's going to question whether the UK has got a long-standing trade relationship that can be built upon, or whether we're at this level now that actually we're foregoing that and looking into the Pacific partnerships and things like that to try and find growth, which is a much longer term perspective. And that for me is there a justifiable gain in sterling over the course of the rest of this year and into next? And I think more than likely it hinges on that.